Hello, and welcome back to Ventures with Them. So, I wanted to go through and tell you about a few things that we've done lately and just a couple things that we've gotten in. So, I know I had been talking about putting up Halloween and fall decorations and that we were going to go out and show you how we're putting them up and what they look like and things like that. So, everything has been so hectic here lately that we really haven't been able to do that. We have had a lot going on, and so we have been just kind of putting up a little bit here and there, trying to get it decorated. And so I am going to take you out and show you what we have gotten done. And then hopefully tonight, as everything starts coming on, I'll be able to go out and film it and show you what it looks like as it's coming on. And then again, when it gets dark, to where you can actually see what everything looks like while it's all put together. Worst case scenario, if I can't do it today, I will get that done tomorrow because I have not even been able to see it come on yet. I've not been here to be able to watch it come on. And so I'm hoping that I really get to catch that. But first, I wanted to show you something that we got in today. So as you know, we do use a diffuser, and I have it right here. I use essential oils in it. This is the large one. It's in our living room. And then I have some others throughout the house and in my office. And so I wanted to be able to show you some of the things that I get in that I love to use. The last one that I actually got in was the chocolate. And so this arrived today. And normally I order the 1 ounce bottles. They usually run $6 or so for the 1 ounce bottles. Well, these also come in 1 ounce bottles, but I decided to actually try this time a pack and see, because I really didn't know what fragrance I wanted to get for fall and which one I wanted to have for Halloween. And so I went through and decided to order a kit that they have. And so this is the one that I got in today. This is called Autumn. They actually have smaller kits that are about half this size, and they have Halloween, they have an autumn, they have fall, winter. They have so many different ones, and they all have different fragrances in them. But I really didn't know which one I wanted to try, so I went ahead and got this box in to where we could see which ones we actually like the best. And then if I figure out which ones I like the best, I may order them in larger bottles later. But as I opened this up and got to looking at it, I realized that I will not only be able to just use this for Halloween, but for fall, Halloween, Christmas, and on into the spring because of the different flavor or fragrances, not flavors. We're not gonna drink them. We're gonna smell them. The different fragrances that are in here. And so to give you an idea, this is pumpkin pie. Then there is apple. And see, apple is one of these that I think I will use around spring and summer. Vanilla. Vanilla is also one I will use around spring and summer. Then we have cranberry. That one could also be used spring and summer as well. And then we have caramel corn, which I cannot wait to try. We have harvest spice, which is the one that I have right now. And I can definitely smell cinnamon and cloves in this, along with several other things. I'm really not sure what all is in it yet. And I put 10 drops in to this one, and it's a little over half a gallon to fill this up. And I can smell it really good, but now the cinnamon is not very strong in it. So if you're wanting a high-powered cinnamon, this isn't a high-powered, and that's what I really like about it is everyone who walks in should be able to use this one to be around it and it not irritate them or bother them. So, and then we have forest pine, which I actually think will be excellent for Christmas, to be able to have more of that Christmas tree scent. And then there's autumn wreath. There is apple cider. Can't not wait for that one either. Basil, which I think will be good throughout the rest of the year also. And then here's cinnamon. So with these, you definitely can take them and mix the fragrances to get the fragrance that you're looking for. So like with this Harvest Spice, if you really wanted it to have more of that cinnamon kick to it, you could definitely go in and add a few drops of this to the fragrance that you already have to boost that the scent of cinnamon in there. You could do that with all of these. I mix fragrances all the time, and so you definitely could. I've talked about that in the past of how I would mix like the frankincense and patchouli and things like that, and that's definitely okay. These were actually what they used for colognes and just essences back way back in time, hundreds of years ago. And so don't be afraid to mix your fragrances. Just make sure you know that you're not allergic to something before you do, because if you are, say, allergic to natural cinnamon and you put this into your diffuser and you walk in, or your child is allergic and they walk in, they're going to have that allergic reaction just like they would if they put a piece of cinnamon candy in their mouth. It's definitely going to be throughout your home. So you just want to make sure that you're not allergic to any of them before you actually start using them. Or you might want to start really low if you don't know, with just a very few drops, and make sure that you're comfortable with it. And then maybe the next time add a couple more drops to it, and then get your fragrance that you want it to be, how powerful or potent you want it to be when you walk in. I don't really recommend going over 10 drops of essential oil into a diffuser though. That to me is quite a bit, and usually it packs enough of a punch to be able to give you a good fragrance throughout your home. This is brown sugar, and of course your home fragrance is going to depend on how large your house is also. So snickerdoodle. And then candy corn. I'm going to admit, candy corn is probably the one I'm most excited to try. I wanted to try Harvest Spice, and I definitely want to try apple cider and candy corn. So candy corn is probably going to be next, and then the apple cider. So those are just the ones that I'm super excited about, but I can't wait to try them all. And so I did go ahead and buy that, and I'm going to put that link in for you to be able to see where I purchased these through Amazon, and you can see which it was that I ordered. And so they are by P&J, and this is the link. Okay, and so you can see that is where I purchased them. They were $35.95 for that, but you have to understand how many bottles are in there. Normally these will run around $6 per bottle if you buy the 1 ounce. These are a smaller bottle, but it gives you more of that sampler to be able to see which ones you love the most. And then if there's one or two that you absolutely love that you would prefer to have over all the other ones, you could definitely order those, and you can order the larger bottles for $6 or $7 a piece, depending on what the price is at the time, through Amazon. But for now, I just went ahead and got that. Like I said, I have several diffusers, so I will probably end up taking some of those fragrances to my office to use there, and then I'll have some here at the house too. So I will be just kind of changing them around, using them in different places at different times. But that is one thing that I got in today. The other thing is the new rug for outside. I'm going to show you that when we go out on the outside tour here in just a minute. And that's what we're going to do to start with. Is I'm going to go out and just kind of give you an up-close view as to what we have put up and the things we have been doing. So we talked about putting up like these leaves. So we did put these leaves up right here, and we also put them up on the matching shelf over on the other side of the television here. We just did the bottom shelf. We didn't do the top shelf. I just kind of wanted that hint of leaves to start with. Plus, I kind of ran out. I ended up doing so many outside that I didn't keep very many for inside. So we have these here, and then we have them lined on the bottom of the window sills throughout just the front. We did line the posts with them. We lined the door. We did quite a few of them on the mailbox out front. And then we have the solar lights wrapped around some. I don't have them all done yet, but we do have solar lights wrapped around some. So that'll give you an idea when the lights come on of kind of how it's going to look. Just know that they're not all done yet, and so we're still working on them. It's taking a while to do it, and it is still just the middle of September, but I like to have everything done pretty early in September. I like all my fall stuff done at the 1st of September, and then I like to put my Halloween up mid-September. The reason I do this is because I'm one that I want to put it up and be able to enjoy it, and I don't feel like I can enjoy it if I wait until October 1st and then take it down at the end of October. I want to enjoy it for a while. I like to feel like I spent money on it, and so I want to be able to get the full enjoyment of it before I have to put it back up. I don't want to feel like, why bother to do it if I don't really actually get to enjoy it very long. And so I actually start the 1st of September putting up things like the fall leaves. And I try to do all of my fall decorations first, and I like to have them up around the 15th of September. And then at that point, I start putting up my Halloween. And so things aren't quite going like that. We have had a lot going on lately. And there's a lot of time that's devoted to everything when you have children involved. And so we kind of have had to put the videoing on pause a little bit. We've been able to do a little bit here and there, but for the most part, we've really had to go hard and heavy on the family front. And so hopefully we should start kind of catching up October 1st. And so we should be able to do more after October 1st is over. So fingers crossed, that's how it goes. But anyway, so one of the other new things that we got in today is the doormat that we have, and I actually have that laid out right now, so I'm not going to just be able to show it to you because it did just come in. This and that all just came in today, and so I will be showing that to you outside. It came in rolled up, and so I've got it out in the sun just trying to let it flatten out because it really needed to flatten out before I could really show it to you and get that good view of what it looks like. But I'm also going to put those mats in right now. And so that is the link for the black and white checkered. Our outside decorations this year are loosely themed around Harry Potter. And so anyone that's a big Harry Potter fan will understand what's going on out there without having to be seeing a sign that says Harry Potter. So that was kind of the thought process of it this year. And so we do have a cauldron for the candy that we're going to be using. And we have a few other pumpkins and things that we're going to put up inside. So for now, let's go look outside and let's get a close-up view of everything that we have done so you can kind of see how we're putting it together and see how that's going. Okay, so it is super, super bright out here and my hair is wet because I just took a shower. But I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of some of the things we have going on here. So as you can see down here, these are the floating candles that we ordered. So these have a timer on them, and we have tried them out for a few days now, and they do work. So I turned them all on about 6 p.m. And so they will all start coming on at 6, and they will stay on till midnight, and then they will go back off. This is just kind of a little close-up look of like the fall leaves that we ended up doing. You can see how we have this wire run through here. Those, of course, are the lights. There is the solar panel that goes with it. So these all light up as it gets dark and the solar panels come on. These are those brick clips that I was talking about that we ordered in. This is how we hold these in place. See if we can see this one better. And so I just take these little fuzzy sticks or pipe cleaners and wrap them around these hooks. And then I take this and connect it to the vine as well and hold it on. They would probably loop through here and do okay because there's a double hook on here. But with the wind blowing and things like that, I really don't want to take that chance. And so I just go ahead and put them up with these hooks. Now on the doors, I have one up top in that corner. I have them right here in the middle. I can pull these back and you can kind of see. And then there's one down towards the bottom down there, and that's all I put on them. And then I have one in the middle up at the top, so you can just kind of get an idea. This is just kind of a close-up view of what this looks like. And then there's another set of them right there. Get an idea of kind of what the floating candles look like, just if you're just kind of out and about looking at them. And then I had this door hanger custom made by a friend. I'm gonna open this door. It's behind the glass door. So I had this one custom made to go with this because we are doing a Harry Potter theme for this Halloween, and I love it. This is just the truck painting, and then I had her to put Harry, Ron, Hermione. There's Hedwig. In the rearview mirror, you can see Hogwarts. There's the spider, 9 3/4 books. That's Filch's cat. Potions. There's the invite. There's the Mandrake. The glasses. Hogwarts. Like I said, these are just the candles that we hung with fishing string. And what we did was we just took a piece of fishing string and put it around here, made a loop around there, and then just ran it up with, we have clear tacks in the top, and then ran it through again. And so you can just kind of see how those hang up there. And then we went through and did more of the leaves on these posts. There are the solar down here. There's some leaves on the ground I've got to pick up and put back on. And then these are the remote control candles that we had gotten in. We got the big set in, and so I have these set to go off at 6 as well. They stay on for 6 hours. They go off and then they'll come back on. And then I just got this in today. This is the doormat, the Alohomora. And I ended up buying the black and white checkered mat to go under it because this doormat was really small and I wanted it to be more of a bold look. And so I ended up ordering that, and I do see it's not even. I will lay it out a little bit more even here in a little bit. I literally just got this in. You can see it's still rolled up on the edges. And so I'm hoping in the sun it'll just kind of flatten itself out, and then I'll line it all up correctly. But I just kind of want to, and then we just have like a little pumpkin out here right now. And then, so we got in, these are the spider webs that we got in. This is going to make it just a little bit more spooky looking for the kids. You can see the giant spiders over here. They come with the stakes to put it into the ground. Just kind of get an idea. And I do plan on getting some of the smaller spiders and just kind of running them out along these webs also. But I am going to have to purchase those separately because I have not gotten any of those. They didn't come with the kits. It just came with the 2 giant ones. And so I am going to end up putting lights on these to where during at night when it starts getting dark, these will light up just along the webbing. And so I do have some more of those to put in as well. This is kind of the appearance that you get just to kind of start with. And so you can see that the pumpkin will be out here by the front. We do have a child that is a senior in high school, and so we have a lot going on with senior year. For those of you who know what senior year is like, you know it's never ending, a constant something going on. And so we do have that going right now. And so after the first part of October, I do hope that things settle down and we get back into our normal routines with me being able to do more videoing and showing more. And then maybe we'll really be able to get into doing more for decorating for Halloween. The stuff that we did outside was done just a little tidbit at a time. Literally ran outside, hung the cobwebs before I had to run, take care of things in another town. So, I mean, when I'm doing it, I'm going so fast, I really haven't had time to film while I'm putting it up. I'm just trying to get a few things done because I don't want to be October 1st putting it up. I know a lot of people are like, you should wait till October, it's Halloween. I don't like to wait until October. I like to decorate for Halloween and fall first and then add my Halloween into it. I like to start decorating for fall the 1st of September, and then mid-September I like to start putting the Halloween decorations up because I don't feel like we get to enjoy them if we don't. And I feel like we spend good money to be able to decorate with them and be able to put them out for people to see. And so I want to make sure that I not only am getting my money's worth, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the time to enjoy it out of it as well. I understand people that just want to put it up for October and then take it back down, and that's fine. Whatever you do is you, and you should do what makes you feel comfortable. What makes me feel comfortable is putting out my Halloween early and getting to really enjoy it for a while because I do spend a lot of time thinking of what I want to do. I spend a lot of time getting it together. I spend a lot of time working on it. And I want to make sure that I get enough time to be able to enjoy it without feeling like I put it up, now I have to take it back down. Why bother? And that's kind of the way I feel whenever I'm decorating for different occasions. I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and I want everyone else to enjoy it as well. Not only, what I do, but I want them to enjoy what they are doing also. Instead of thinking it's too much of a bother and too much of a hassle, why even do it? So, I don't know. It's just me. But anyway, alright, I just kind of wanted to give you an update and show you a little bit what's going on. And like I said, hopefully this evening I'll be able to go out and do some more videoing and show, what it looks like when it's coming on and then what it looks like after it's on. And if I don't get to the what it is doing as it's coming on tonight, because I do have to leave here in a little while and I'm hoping I'll be back, but I may not. But anyway, hopefully tomorrow night I'll be able to do that. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day.